Alright. Good evening, folks. Happy missile. Well, we are 2 hours, 10 minutes into the game. We finished 2 areas. Let us continue. Maybe we'll get to new content tonight. Not sure. I'm only gonna stream my usual time. So, and since I started late, you know, we'll basically double our playtime here. So we might be able to, because I think we need at least double jump based on what I saw. Hey, Blank. Hope you're doing well. Let's see how's Monday treating you. That's good. Your server is working again? You own a server? I mean, okay, did you sponsor them or something? This seems a bit odd. You know, to say that you own a server, but hey, Nixie. Oh, hey, it's DLC. Briefly visit. Okay, can't do anything here. Thoughts on internally combusting? Probably about as painful as externally combusting, to be honest. Maybe more. Depends on where you internally combust, though. Internal injuries in different parts of the body are not the same, I can tell you that much. Shit. Why do you ask, Nixon? What? Is internally combusting better or worse than externally combusting? Isn't that the question I just raised myself? Seems that I would say internally is worse. You said it in less words. So you win. But I mean, you may have said it in less words. I'm not 100% on that. If you just compare theses, but it's worth noting when I said it, I highlighted one of the reasons one might be better than the other. But, hey, don't. Combust inside hurt. So, depending on where you are internally combusting, it'll hurt more or less. I would generally say internal combustion is worse, though. Internal injuries, when they actually become a problem, tend to be very painful. Trust me, I'm an expert. But you too? Yeah, see? All knows too. So internal injuries are generally pretty bad. Wouldn't really recommend them. I mean, external and honestly, like, you can tank a lot of external injuries. Oh yeah, I have terrible news. I'm no longer Masters. I got Masters last Friday, then I lost the first game in the next 3 days and got kicked out of Masters. I'm on like a 5-game losing streak now. In my defense, I was getting terrorized by mage bot lanes. My bot laners kept playing mages, and as Dolan it knows, if you don't like destroy the lane on a mage bot lane, you are the most useless thing ever. Instead, they got destroyed, and now I just have a mage in the bot lane. It's very sad. But yeah, one of those games was me having a bad game, and then two of them, I mean, one of them I was this close to carrying, and unfortunately could not do it. I made one mistake, but the enemy team had a 20-4 Rengar at 20 minutes or something. Absurd. Like, the dude basically farmed bot lane the entire game, and I almost carried it, but I made one mistake, and then I got murdered. I got one shot by the Rengar because I made the mistake, and then the game was just lost. It's very sad. Unlucky? Yeah, I mean, let's be real. If you're playing into a 20-0 Rengar, or 20-4 Rengar, you're kind of praying that, that if you're in top lane in that situation, you're kind of crossing your fingers, hoping, all right, guys, let's clean it up a bit. Let's hope the enemy team throws. But yeah, so they weren't really they were just unlucky losses where bot side got really far behind and I wasn't able to carry, so I'm not too beat up about it. Not that I would be anyway. I got there once. That's the big thing, is if you get there once, you know you can get there again, and if you know you can get there again, then who cares if you fall out. Hi, neighbor. Damn it, can't even get this. Am I not Masters? No. No, I'm not. Tragedy is struck. Oh, okay. Let's use this, actually. Just to open up. All washed up. Blank already made that joke, Aver. Come on. Get with the times. I like this area on. I think it's the best of the starting three areas. Ow. Just play Zillion top so I can turn back time. Been there, done that. I didn't get the Masters with it. I got the D2. Well, it wasn't only Zillion top. It was a mix of Zillion top and mid, but you know. Zillion top was within the that rotation. I don't know how Zillion is right now, but I think he's probably the same he's always been. However you quantify that. Oh yeah, in the last game I played, I had to jinx Lulu lose lane to a Jace Shaco. Somehow. But they got solo killed like 5 times. Or duo kill. Which, just so we're clear, Jace Shaco sounds like a fun time. No, it shouldn't be. That's a terrible lane. Like, Jace Shaco bot is just awful. It should be a miserable time into an enchanter. And the champions don't have any synergy either. It's not like it's one of those combos where they have an H synergy. Huh. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Ah, heck. I didn't. Lord knows I don't want to fight you. At least Heracrexai had synergy. Yeah, exactly, right? Jace can knock them back into Shaco box. That doesn't count as synergy. And Shaco boxes, like, you don't generally get to put behind the enemy to knock them into it. That's not how that works. I think Heracrexai double melee bot lane is probably so worse. At least I understand the concept of it. You're trying your best? No, you don't need to rationalize it. I don't know why, but these low masters games are, at least from a draft perspective, terrorist actions are going on. I'm not totally sure why, but it's just that is just what's going on. Oh. I'm supposed to get that. Oh. Ah. No, it can't be from above. This just goes here. Guessing double jump? Okay. I don't know what's going on with the AC, man. Again. Strange stuff. Oh yeah. We're gonna be playing for about 2 hours, so we can do the same bet as last time. Prediction! Will we die tonight? We might get to some harder stuff for sure. By might, I mean we should get to some harder stuff than we saw previously. Because we'll get past the tutorial areas. Guaranteed. This is the last of the tutorial areas, and like, damn it. It's not goddamn dead end. We're going this way. You chose no last time? Yes, it is. I see that, dude. Wait. No, wait. I'm too used to blue being good. No, that's not the attitude.
Here are wills for a long time now. Is it your wish to meet her? When I was but a girl, I was a miracle that chose the clean reflection of the still waters of a lake to reveal the truth it held in store for each of those who gazed within it. The old bell, which had fallen to the bottom of the lake many years before, began to ring, making the waters ripple to its eerie chime. Our reflected faces began to distort before our terrified gazes. And the miracle ended up capturing that work, that disfigured horror on the waters, as if it were a fresco. As I fled, I turned my gaze towards the lake and beheld that ghastly event from afar. Penitent one, can you not hear it? We find ourselves in the confines of one of the ill-fated forms of the miracle that yearns to meet thee.
Can you get a recap on what the miracle is? The miracle is a physical manifestation of Catholic penitence. What this means is that you, it gives people the penance that they so deserve. As in a twisted form, in a twisted physical form. So, for example, someone that, like, was, I don't know. What would be a good example? Oh yeah, someone that was vain, for example, in this example, who often looked at themselves in the lake. The miracle, in this case, caused, like, a ripple in the lake caused their face to become hideously deformed, you know. Just as an example. That is their penance for being vain.
Do you wish me to join you in your next?
No.
Then I shall until our next.
She's unneeded. Alright, boss time. Look at this friendly guy.
Billowing clouds of dust herald your arrival. Dust in the air that is born from the erosion of the walls, the statues, and our own bones. These stones heard so many sins that they could do no more than succumb, shuddering before their guilty echoes. Echoes that could not bear the seclusion that I imposed upon them, and that escaped from me, crawling along these walls, eroding them until their immaculate ashes buried us all. Penitent one, you will now reveal your sins, those that your tears can never atone for.
Friendly. Oops, forgot the timing on that. Oh, ow! Forgot about that. Yeah, not a great start. Oh, that's not good. Lost my... Nice. That's a fun boss. I like that one. Good music too, but... Requiem Aeternum.
Be witness to this vigil before my final journey. I, Radames, spent my long life listening to the confessions of so many burdened hearts. Even after death, I could still hear the echo of their mournful voices, begging to be heard again, pleading for confession. But their pain never managed to bring tears to my eyes. One of those echoes, those incessant voices, was the very voice of the miracle, who commanded me to guard its sacred regret. I obeyed, and it was then that my tears did flow. Penitent one, you who come to witness the miracle, behold.
But the miracle, who bestows and wrests away its grace with inscrutable agency, saw its will tarnished in its prolonged absence. Erring in its newly created work, it conferred on that child as much its own as that of another. The blessing of deformity, it spread throughout our land, like a contagion. Its accursed seed
Have a good night, Dawn.
germinating like the wounds that sprout
Get some good
from the
rest.
scourged flesh of the repentant.
The dying day already puts out its celestial light, causing my eyelids to droop. Let the miracle cast open its black gates, so I might venture to where that terrible dream, from which one never wakes, awaits.
Awesome. There we go. Kill the father, mother,
The
and
full
the son.
testimony has been revealed to you, and the counterfigure of the witness has at last descended. The three great stone figures of the family have humbled themselves before us all. Raise your eyes as the dazzling beauty of the upper reaches of the city of the blessed name welcomes you. Now go forth. The
Okay.
now.
That's nice. No doubt here. Yes, sirree. Hear whispers. Hey, sister.
Grateful we are.
Oh. Secret and a secret. Hey. I like their grateful sound effect. Where are we going? I remember not. Oh, yes. One from this side, one from the other direction. Natural. Okay. Alright. At least we got one. I don't know this game as well as Blasphemous 1, so I don't remember where key items are or anything that actually matters. This, of course, opens up Aqueduct. Okay. We're kind of camping the staircase, don't you think? Parallax Mountains look so nice. I think the backgrounds in this game are some of the best backgrounds done in gaming in a long time. Oops. Ah, this might be my favorite song in the game. It's very simple, but it's very well composed, I think. Where now am I going? Up here. Ah. Oh, I see. It's a shortcut. Is there no point in this? Nah, there's probably a point to do this. Actually, I think I remember the point. Maybe if I'm... Is there like... No, wait. It wasn't that. I feel like there was a place to get... There was a point to this, right? I see no point. Very strange. Oop. Smooth dodge on the spikes there. Okay, bring enough. And then do raise that. Nice. 2 and 1. Pretty good. I'm done. It's fine. Okay, reach. I think we can also go through here to here. Get this. Can? Okay, we can't. Damn. Woo! Ow. Rude. Nice time. Oh! Mistimed that dodge. Oops. That night, yep. Whoops, it is. Oh, damn, I got the tutorial for dying. Whoops. Alright. Maybe a little disrespect going on there, but you know, it's fine. It happens to everyone. Huge fan of most of these. Crimson Ascension is alright. Sure. Esau will be happy to wake up 38k tomorrow. I'm sure he will be ecstatic. Who doesn't want 38k faith? Ow. Have a non-glamorous way to die, but you know. I had 3 flasks and just didn't press heal because I wasn't really paying attention. fine. Oh, damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Wait, what's the parry button? Oh, there we go. Can you not parry these guys? You know what? Maybe I died because of misplaced understanding that you can parry those enemies. Which, that's kind of a shame. No, I remembered it was there, but misnamed. Ah, the very sneaky ledge. Yeah, don't forget that ledge. Like that thing where more likely dies a random Pokemon than a trainer. Something like that.
Pray, how? This gouge, as precise as it is, know that you... The altarpiece on here, I will...
Increase the effects of Bioflash.
May the hand...
All useful stuff.
Here, where are the... How long, now that your penance of silence and the pain that... Do you wish so be it?
There we go.
The sacrament, your guilt has been now...
Yep, appreciate it, man. You take on all of my guilt for dying. For the rest of the time. You'll do great. I believe in you. You got anything more for me? No. No.
You
Reach the one of time before it blocks. And rosary knot, wax seed. The wax seed's not gonna be all that useful. Just more block windows, fine, but. Oh. Okay. Let's check out. And not that either. Oh wait, no, that is, never mind, I forgot. This is what we actually want. Lovely.
With this
Awesome. Improve my bile flask. Thank you very much.
now I shall enhance the vital light within.
What was this lady's sin? Ah.
I shall wait for thee. Bring me chalices. Bring me.
Don't remember. Not a fun one. That's for sure. What she do to deserve it? It's all matter of debate, right? Can you go? You have to go up first. I don't remember. Probably. Maybe. Well, we can try. Actually, no. Yeah, we gotta go up first. Think so, anyway. You know what? I'll try. Worst case, I'll have gone. Maybe a teleport or something. If scheduled. Keep in mind, of course, that majority of these people haven't even necessarily done anything wrong. They have just, like, because, like, Catholic penance, you know, it's only wrong in the eyes of the miracle and of themselves, you know. Ow. Can you heal this? Just like that. Vex for life? Why would Vex for life ever be useful? Let's be realistic here, Missile. Google is giving you nothing? What about what her deal is? I think the best you could come up with would be, like, seeing if there's a wiki page that has her dialogue, because obviously everything would be spawned from the dialogue anyway. Awesome. Gets us that, so we can check out the periphery here.
When dark, it is their light that protects us. And my name is Sagrario. Knotting rosaries is my penance.
Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, one person has her flesh peeled off. Her penance, you gotta knot rosaries on anyone that walks by.
And I cannot
Or for
serve
anyone.
a more virtuous cause than thine own, penitent one. If you give me the knots, I shall increase the mysteries of your rosary, so that they might. Do you have rosary? Now, let my.
She's just hanging out. Hey now, she is forced to do this.
Your rosary? I shall wait.
Maybe here. Oop, God damn it. Wrong button. Her penance is the giant altar on her head. That does look pretty annoying. You're not wrong. Okay, honestly, doing that was, or unlocking that was the main thing I wanted to do, so, in this set. There's a couple other things you can do there, but they're better for double jump anyway. To fully explore the area. I like the lighting effects in this area. Like, these lanterns are fun. I would never really want to walk around that long in a city with this decor, but, you know. This just looks like Europe. With cloths over the lanterns. Well, the cloths over the lanterns is the more concerning aspect, don't you think? Mother of mothers. I'm so proud that I figured out that one clue. Oh, hi, sister. Ah, yeah, I forgot about this. This is from Blasphemous 1. You take the dude that's has like a weight strapped to his chest, and the pilgrim, and you guide him through the whole game to end up here. Because obviously this whole area is from Blasphemous 1, so. These guys are. Howdy, Chumby. Long time no see. Hope you have been well. Woo. You know, doesn't matter how long it's been, as long as it's been good or getting better. Oh, okay. You played this game, right? I remember that. What's new content? So they added a whole new area. So they've added two things. I don't know if you ever played the DLC, but there was a whole DLC, paid DLC that changed the map and changed the areas in the game, and then added like 3 new areas, which I haven't gotten to yet. and a new weapon. And then they did a free content update 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, whenever. It was completely free, which has a whole new area and weapon through the game, which I also have not gotten to yet, but we'll be getting there soon. But that one was completely free. And it's like 4 to 7 hours is what I saw online. But I just wanted to do a new playthrough, so you know. What's this? Intriguing. Yeah, so a couple new weapons, which is pretty cool. Well, I played the DLC, and that weapon's cool. It adds the sword from so it's called Mea Culpa. So naturally, the DLC adds the a souped up version of the sword from Blasphemous 1 into the game. And then the free update is seemingly added a whip, I think. You like that sword? Yeah, the sword cool. Gee, weird. It's one of these that can't be broken. Surely that won't matter at all and is not a very important thing to know or to take note of if you want to get a 100% playthrough. Why is everyone playing Final Fantasy XIV all of a sudden? Did they do some big content update or? Nothing against the game. I don't know much about it. You have no idea? I mean, I know why you're playing it, Soul. But why are you thinking? Oh, well, okay. Let me. As in, Dolan started playing it, and then you were looking for a game to play and you kind of went along with that. Now, I don't know if you had some previous interest and it was just like, oh yeah, sure, someone's playing it. But there's several signs even before Dolan started playing it. Yeah, so, like I said, I don't have context on that, but I certainly know you were looking for a game to play. Just made a new character be on the EA server with them. Oop. Double jump required. Item. Ow. These guys are a lot less fun to fight when you can't just jump over their head. How's the netcode for that game? Like, y'all were saying, oh yeah, I've been spending time on the EU server this. Like, is that not a terrible, like, ping situation? You're an archer cat girl. I don't know if Archer and Cat Girl are particularly tied, but Cat Girl is your second choice. You cannot resist Bunny Jam. So they just have like an anthropomorphic version of like all the cute animals, or mostly just cat girls and bunny girls? Alright, fair enough. The comments. No squirrel girls yet? Oh yeah, fun fact. So, you know how in Blasphemous 1 there's this room with the giant sensor swinging back and forth? So this is a reference to an actual church in Spain known for its swinging sensor overhead. Of which I'm actually completely blanking on the name, but you know, and that's besides the point. Now, obviously, that sensor is not giant and is not trying to murder you. Santiago de Compostela? Maybe. I don't remember the church name off the top of my head. Areas of Blasphemous 1 and 2 are completely mixed in your head. Well, obviously, this area is from Blasphemous 1. I'm sorry, Missile. I can't... If I had a picture, I could remember, but that's about it. So, you know, I'm not surprised that this area reminds me of Blasphemous 1, but don't apologize. Someone gets got by it, you know, that's on them. Granted, that was less set up more than you just finding something seemingly close to it, but you know. Yeah. That's a DP level, got him. Oof. Ah, boy. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. 1/3 of the way there. Honestly, not bad. Yeah, and here is the tree, of course. Which is
Here is where the first miracle took place.
I remember that. That's the Pope's voice. Or
Has not abandoned us.
wait, is he a Pope? Escobar. Is he a Pope?
My great guilt.
Huh. Apparently, I never heard this. It's an achievement for listening. It's a tree that grows when you pour blood on it or something? That's below this. But yes. So this is the place of the first miracle. Miracle, obviously, always in quotes, but where the miracle first spawned. And it's the heart of the Mother of Mothers, which is the great chapel within which, you know, the church sat upon. So, naturally, they built the church around the birthplace of the miracle. First miracle was a guy who turned into a tree. Was that the first miracle? Yes. I believe so. Because I believe he was like sitting on wood and he started praying and then he got it like morphed him into a tree or something. I don't know. It's been a hot minute. But yes, that was the first miracle. Because it's roughly speaking, the miracle is defined as the first time, like, their prayers were answered, right? Like, something actually happened. Instead of just praying and that it's like a physical manifestation of everything, right? So. But yeah, I'm sure you could get a better answer than me on the wiki. Don't use the Fextra Life wiki? Yeah, don't use Fextra Life. Oops. Yeah, I have a decent high-level overview, but specifics like that I might forget. I don't know if there is any more significance to the first miracle beyond just that it was the first one. A young boy asked the high wills for punishment and pain to satiate his guilt. He sat on a log and prayed, and then over time the log and the boy grew roots around and through his body. Years later, a tree with 3 twisted trunks grew in his place. Name not of the 3 words refers to the 3 twisted trunks of the tree, and to the boy's last 3 words, my great guilt. Every year, burning gold liquid flows from the tree. The tree also makes an appearance Blasphemous 2, although it is now reduced to a withered husk, presumably due to the High Will's death at the hands of Penitent One and Chrysantha of the Wrapped Agony. For context, by the way, in case you're wondering, like, wait, I don't remember doing that to the High Wills. That is the secret ending of Blasphemous 1. Well, the tree is more significant than a random penitent missile. It is, like, from a lore perspective, it's about as significant as you can get. Unfair? You're right. How come everyone talks about when Moses parted the Red Sea, and they don't talk about when Joe Schmo prayed and something good happened to him? You're right, it is unfair. Joe Schmo is not in the Bible? You sure? You never know. Very biblical name right there, if you ask me. I remember that time I soft locked here. Oh. Oh. Well, no going back. The lore of these games are honestly really fun. My favorite lore of any Metroidvania I've played, for sure. But okay. I'm maybe biased because of its roots. Ow. In history. so it has an unfair advantage. Blasphemous would be a great game to read the wiki about if the wiki was any good. Or you just play the game and listen to the conversations. It's not that confusing. Lost time.
Is it your wish that I continue? Indeed. It was the miracle's will that made the bell ring. But it was the lady's sin that brought the curse down upon us. The lady. The most beautiful of women who lived in the palace by the lake.
This is
to admire
a great
her own
example of
beauty,
the miracle.
which she believed to be unnaturally divine. The reflection of the lake in which she admired herself returned her own beauty with yet more intensity and splendor, keeping her spellbound for days. Desiring that reflected perfection for herself, she prayed to the lake that no one else might see that reflection. As she looked at her reflection one more time, she saw her face distort to the sound of a terrible tolling that rose up from the lake's sunken bell. Do you wish me to join you?
No.
Then I shall continue until our next...
You like green cloak lady? Yeah, sure. You do on Blasphemous 1? Blasphemous 1's a good game. Maybe hard to get into. I know Dolan couldn't get into it. It has all of his weaknesses of confusing dialogue, of like weird words that meant he had no idea what was going on. Reasonably weak gameplay, and then a lot of classic Metroidvania exploration. But I think if you appreciate the Catholic penance angle, there are few Metroidvanias worthwhile to get into. But you know, roommates last night here, so we were watching a movie. Please excuse your absence. Last I checked, I don't take attendance, but you know, enjoy the movie, Nixie. What are you watching? You're always up for an exploration of the intricacies of Catholicism. It's very interesting. The lore of this game and each character is very interesting. And I defend the gameplay of Blasphemous 1 a lot. Obviously, Blasphemous 2, I think, has better gameplay, but I think Blasphemous 1 gets a bad rep. Oop, ow. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. Oh. Ow. I remember this guy a lot less than I... Okay. Thought I did. Hey, that's a... You could have sworn this fight was from Blasphemous 1. This fight is way too intricate to be from Blasphemous 1. The bosses in Blasphemous 1 have, like, 2 moves. Maybe a bit harsh towards them, but, you know. Ah, he broke his sword. Oops. Ooh. Still? Okay, chill, man. Oh, damn it. Reset my progress. Oh, of course he is. The DLC bosses, it's true, the DLC bosses suddenly have actual moves. Oh, he broke his sword again. That's sad. Ah, okay. I deserve that. Oh, that's what that was? Shit. I like the mark he leaves in the floor when he attacks with that. Does that attack. Ooh, oh, that hurt. Damn it. Shit, wrong button. Tragic. You never did beat that bone lady. Why would you want to beat her? She has the best boss theme in the game. I love that sword swing. Oops. Wrong button. Just looks good. So satisfying. This guy is Leonardo da Vinci's crack cousin. That's what I was thinking. Oh. Ow. Oh, damn it. Throwing spears and shit? What does that have to do with Leonardo da Vinci? Out of curiosity? What part of this guy is giving you Leonardo da Vinci? Yeah, I'm not quite sure I understand. Alright. Yeah, I kind of trolled that first one. That's fine. 2 marks. Nice. Maybe there's some lore about old Da Vinci I'm missing. Maybe that's my problem. Oh, hey, look.
How dark and uncertain
It's the son of the miracle.
where the miracle allows us to see and talk to one another, even after the deaths, even after the dreams. Penitent one, we are in the chapel of the 5 doves.
Now,
And
figure out
before
what
you
this is talking
prevails
about.
the narrative voice of the witness. All that remains of me is testimony. For my deceased body lies exposed in its urn of crystal and gold. You return from the long dream to avoid the birth. You will have need of the uncorrupted tongue that my mortal remains still harbor, whose forbidden whispers will guide thee on the path to such an undertaking. Release the 5 doves, and thus the urn containing my body shall be opened. Wake up now.
They went to the painted churches and felt spoken to by the German on the walls. What? Da Vinci's whole thing is invention stuff, so this guy keeps sharpening his sword and throwing shit. I don't know, loose time, that's what he said. Yeah, I'm just sorry, Nixie. I just don't see it. It's a bit of a stretch. Swords are not an invention Da Vinci was known for. Woo! Passage of Ash. Art style changing, the animation is so jarring. Yeah, I'm not totally sold on it. They're fine animations, but I don't think they're anything great. And as I've said before, I think the actual game looks amazing. Like the pixel art and oops, everything looks amazing. So, you know, having the animations, which are fine, I don't think they look amazing. You know, is a bit odd. Oh, I forgot they add this here. Or put this here. Now here's your big lore jump. Lump of gold. Now, if you know what was down here, is this new? To Blasphemous 2, yes. To Blasphemous, no. If you know what this is part of the DLC, I believe. If you know what this is, then you've done some shit in Blasphemous. Is that related to the golden babies? No, not at all. So that in Blasphemous 1, that is the resting place of the traitor. Wrong button. Think you're gonna practice some Hollow Knight bosses? What bosses need work? Have you not done a P5 missile yet? Maybe I'm crazy. Nothing P5, always kind of wanted to. It's not terrible. It's... The main downside of P5 is almost all the difficulties backloaded onto the last 3 bosses. Shit. That's the real downside. Oops. I'm done. Okay. It's 2 press. You still can't do Absrad? Okay, let me correct this up. All of the difficulties backload onto the last boss. No. Good thing you got Hall of Gods. Yeah, it's just, the Hollow Knight, Nightmare King, it's a gauntlet of Nightmare King Grim, Pale Champion, oops, and, or not Pale Champion, whatever he's called. I forget his official title. You know what I'm talking about. Good Hollow Knight. And then, Absrad. That's the last 3 bosses, and it's kind of brutal. Pure Vessel, that's the word. And that's where all of the difficulty is. Pretty sure I can't go beyond this. Yep. Now this is DLC. This is DLC. I focus on the first 3 gauntlets first. You think Silksong has legitimately made you better at Hollow Knight? Really? That's interesting. Wasn't sure how the skills would translate there. Still have to play Silksong? It's worth a play. If you've played Hollow Knight, you should play Silksong. Only worth a play. I didn't care for the game all that much in the end, but it had a lot of good moments. Yeah, it's... Well, but don't listen to me. There are tons of people... Oh, and there goes my controller. Shit. There are tons of people that loved Silksong and have no real issues with it whatsoever. I am not one of those people, but there are tons of people that are... The world is so enchanting? Is it? Interesting. That's not my opinion. But, you know, again, like, that's a very subjective thing. But yes, I 100% agree it's worth one play. I just probably don't ever want to play it again. I don't know. Stream. Maybe I'll play the DLC when they release it, but nah. What's this? Refill your fervor. Ah, okay, that's not bad. That's a nice upgrade, actually. Yeah, oh god, he hates it. I have a complicated relationship. I kind of went... So, here, the best way to encapsulate Silksong. Without no spoilers, and very seriously, no spoilers. 1 sec. So, I did... How many streams did that game take? 13. Took me 13 streams, okay? I think I was pretty happy. Let me look at my face in this one. There. I was pretty happy for like the first 6. Like, I was actually really thrilled with the game through that point. The thumbnail expression analysis. And then I don't remember what stream it was. Jesus Christ, the finale is 5-hour stream? What the fuck? Yikes. I don't remember what stream it was. But in one of these, maybe it was like 11 out of 13, I went on this, or probably was maybe 10. I went on this massive rant. About the game because they made it's the most infuriating game I have ever played because so much of it was good and it was filled with so many small annoyances and things I consider a bad design decision that ultimately it drove me up the wall. And it only drove me out the wall because overall I liked a lot of what the game had to offer. If that makes sense. So in that sense, that is a point in the game's favor because it has a lot of positives to it. And keep in mind, this is coming from someone that I mostly I'm not gonna say breeze through, but I didn't have a tough time with the game, even with, like, this isn't from a difficulty standpoint. I didn't have struggle that much from a difficulty standpoint. But even with my own self-imposed challenge, I had a much smoother ride through the game than a lot of folks, but, did I feel like it overstayed its welcome?
I will wait for you.
See, I feel like if I actually went into it, well, first off, I'd be talking about it for a while. And second off, it overstayed its welcome a bit, for sure. I would say that, but it wasn't, I don't think that was the main problem. I don't think the length of the game was the main problem. I played the game, my first playthrough, in its entirety with an extra 8 or 10 hours of stupidity. Took 44.5 hours. So, you know, it's, maybe slightly longer than Hollow, but it's not terrible. But again, the runtime was artificially increased for no reason. Yeah, did you end up fully 100%ing it, Missile? I don't think we can fully explore, but I do have double jump now. What is this? So this is new. This is new with the Lamp of the Whisper of the Mist. Eastward, beyond the dense, icy forest beneath the perpetual night, where the mist devours innocent gazes and silently draws in the wandering pilgrims who dare to venture therein. Ah. Lore. Lamp of the Whisper of the Mist, and then the miracle witnessed, the drama unfolding in 3 acts. 3 sins woven from pain, guilt, and lies. The first sin, pride. In the most remote lands of Custodia, rising from the icy mist, stood a vast castle, a refuge for nobles who, oblivious to the torment afflicting the rest of Custodia, lived surrounded by worldly luxuries and secular customs. Their castle, more a sanctuary of excess than virtue, remained aloof from the suffering the miracle inflicted upon the rest of humanity. But that irreverent prosperity did not go unnoticed. The miracle, in its inscrutable severity, gave rise to a devastating curse within the castle. An invisible force consolidated its hold on the castle, transforming it into an inhabited tomb. From the weary chests of its inhabitants emerged a dark mist, Then says a malevolent omen, and from that unholy exhalation sprouted enormous nails that, guided by a cruel and inexorable will, sought the flesh that had summoned them. One after another they sank into chests and sides, piercing their victims amidst stifled screams, until every hall, corridor, and chamber was filled with shivering bodies and eyes still wide with terror. One by one, all its inhabitants perished, until only Duchess Crescentia remained alive, sick and trapped in her stone prison. Even in her illness, the Duchess survived, condemned to a solitude as profound as the disease that consumed her. In her despair, she raised prayers to the miracle, begging not to die alone, that her last breath not be lost in the void. Okay. Intriguing. I mean, that has to be saying go this way, right? Hello.
I dreamt about you. In my eternal sleep, I saw you pass through a thick veil.
That's the Duchess,
a vast
probably.
blanket that covered day and night equally.
Oh, that's nice. You know, it's always good when people dream of you. You know, always so interesting what they dream about. You know, what's interesting is that is very much that's very much what Escobar did in Blasphemous 1.
Pray. May the hands...
Okay. So, I don't know if we can do that yet, but we can see about going beyond the choir of thorns. What's my favorite fucked up thing that happens in the Blasphemous universe? My favorite fucked up thing. Huh. It's a tough one. I think what the most interesting of the punishments that the miracle inflicts are. Oh, oops, missed this. Or top 3. Do you have a number 1, Jumpy? Or do you just want my list? Did I make this? Nice. Asking because you don't remember anything that happens. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, right? I think the bosses are pretty fun, generally. What was down here? the reason I couldn't progress. Like, from a story perspective. Okay, yeah, there was. The bosses are very interesting in my eyes. Hey. Like, let's talk about the, sand dude we just fought, for example. So the lore behind him, and I do really like this one, is he was, you know, he operated out of confessional, right? Like, you know, doomed to never tell a soul. But over time, like, over time, as people told him more and more of their sins, they began to echo off of the walls and take physical form around him, burying him in sand. Until all he was left with were echoes of people's past sins, burying him under their incredible weight. That one's pretty good. Again, I also... The image drawn... Oh, shit, I didn't find this. The image drawn where, like, the miracle found someone so vain that, you know, they prayed for only themselves to be able to see their reflection, like their true reflection. And then the miracle in its magnanimity decided to ring a bell, and the break in the reflection of the water that she was looking upon will transform her face into a hideous visage. And then the entire city itself will then phase into the lake, forever trapped there amongst the ringing. Man, this part's so awful. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. No. No, you don't. Nice. What else is good? Trying to think of what the best NPC... Let me look up NPC... Blasphemous 1 NPCs. To remind myself of what they were. Oh, what the? Damn. Because I'm only mentioning the Blasphemous 2 ones because those are the ones I really remember. But you like that fucked up baby boss and the olive tree dude? Olive tree dude, I feel bad for him. That's a rough way to go. Not gonna lie. Hmm. You can walk on glass now. Oh yeah. There is another one, the Lord of Saul. I remember now. So his deal, is that similar to the confessional dude from this game, he was a confessional guy, but he was cursed with knowing people's, like, sins before, like, he just knew everyone's sins. Like, he basically knew, had gained all knowledge in the world. And he basically was asked to be, like, stranded in a place, like an inaccessible place, frozen in time for all intents and purposes, so that there was no one for which he could feel the constant visions of their sin. That one's pretty good. Sag. That's Blasphemous. No one says these games are happy. And if they do, they weren't really paying attention. Can't go up there. Ah! Ah! Damn it. Did I play Bloodstained? I've never played Bloodstained. I have played the Bloodstained sections of Blasphemous, and those things suck. On a scale from 29 to 102, how much Riz would I say that I have? I don't think I can properly judge this myself, because I think your Riz values, so to speak, are mostly determined by others. Are those the platforming challenges? The timed platforming challenges in Blasphemous 1, yes. That is what the Bloodstained sections are. Mark him down's like a 41. Thanks, miss. Appreciate it. Yeah, put me real low. I got no Riz. No charisma here. I mean, that's why I stream, right? Because I have literally zero charisma. Those do go hand in hand. This should be new. Doesn't stop some people. I'm guessing our lantern is helping out.
And then her pain turned to mist.
Cross the Lake of Mist? You betcha. It's a fun boat. Fortunately, Riz has been far divorced from its original root word, charisma. Tragic. Well, this looks nice. Okay, that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, Nixie, but you know. Is this a new area? This is the free update. Yes.
In my eternal sleep, I saw you wandering through the remains of a home now turned into a tomb. I saw you approach my tomb and prostrate yourself before my shrouded corpse. But your gaze was as empty, as absent, as mine beneath my closed eyelids.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh. Ow. So that guy's a boss, one of the bosses of all time. I'm probably a bit underleveled for this. Or whatever equivalent there is. Okay, you can't dodge through it. That was the... You can only dodge through them when he's... It's true, we do our force have double jump, so we can jump over him. But also we can like block it probably. Where is this on the world map? Right there. Uh-oh. Guilt smiling high, folks. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Oh. Oh. I deserve that. I also deserve that for not moving beyond them. Fuck. God damn it. I didn't think he'd do it again. Shit, this weapon's not equipped for that. Can't parry multiple times like that. Clearly a Minotaur spoof, but you like his flame club? Well, he's not actually a Minotaur, but yeah, I hear you. I don't think so, anyway. I think he's a big dude that is paying some penance and has to wear that mask. Yeah, okay, so you can't parry that. Oh, ow. He doesn't even have a maze. But he does have a maze. Nice one. Thank you, Nix. God damn it. Not sure on the timing or how to predict that deck. I deserve that. This weapon makes me attack very greedily, I think. Oh, I thought I got the carry on. Fuck. Fine. New plan. Oops, shit. Shang, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. You're just here to watch me get beat up by the new content. Welcome on in. Hope y'all are doing well. I do be like that. I'm probably here a bit earlier than recommended, but it's fine. How's stream, John? What are you playing? It's more of the same game you were playing before that I'm blanking on. Should really stop asking. There we go. The follow-up to that, because I never remember the name. Wait, how do you do it? That's the wrong button. Wait. I forgot how to do it. Oh, I forgot how to make the blood pack. Shit. Nope, that's just that. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, I got too tied up into actually using the goddamn thing. Yes, yes, I have the Abyss. Yeah, there you go. Getting more romance, but still not enough. Can't believe you have made an objective outside of getting freaky. That's terrible. Ah, missed time. Ooh. Always gets me when he does it twice in a row. Well, I don't think that was the right button. Oh, hey, that's cheating. You're supposed to actually try and attack me here. Oh, I deserve that. I pressed. God damn it. Me using the goddamn thing is so discombobulating me because I basically never use it. Rego de Alba does seem to do better than the other weapons. Haven't even tried Veredicto, but honestly, I'd probably beat it faster with Veredicto just because it's Veredicto's play style is pretty straightforward for new bosses. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Blood pack keybind on the input is so weird. You're not wrong. It's just weird to tie it into parry and then attack. Like, that's your blood pack key binding. Oh, I keep misinterpreting that. Really? He missed? I'd never get hit if he didn't miss. It's that attack that keeps hitting me because Bro, like, I'm press 5. I'm like just dying every time I press this stupid button because I think it's just like, does the attack have longer frames or something? I don't think so. It just like makes it visually weird or something, but it shouldn't have take longer to do the attacks in terms of like before you can parry, but. Wait, oh, you can't parry with it, can you? Wait, can you not parry when you're in Blood Pact? Is that the problem? No, you can't. Gotcha. The expansion is called The Third Sin. Perchance, what were the first two? That is the question, isn't it? Bro. This keeps catching me because I want to do the full combo to actually do damage. Yeah, okay. Oh, oops. Oh my god. I fat fingered the wrong button. Shit. There's not a ton of room for error here because of my lack of upgrades, so it's kind of making this hard. You feel our protagonist has committed many more sins than that? Have they? We're the one absorbing the sins. That's what we are doing. That's at the end of Blasphemous 1, like your whole thing is. Have a good night, chummy. It was good seeing you. You'll have to stop by more. Oop, I deserve this. Really? That noise. I kind of deserve that. Oh. Man. I feel like this boss has some weird entanglements. In the area next to the new content, there's a gate blocking you to the right of the room with the hands that have gold liquid on them. There's a gate blocking you to the right of the room with the hands that have the gold liquid on them. Huh? I'm not sure I know what hands you're talking about. That's what I get for using reg. Nice. Okay, boss feed. This is just taking a bit too long. To the very right of the map and choir of thorns at the very bottom of the area. So you are here? Have you acquired the... What's with the wolf heads in the sky? Huh. It's the Castlevania. Go ahead me. Whoa. That's rough. So, if you got the lantern, you just go to the bottom right, like, past... I assume you have the DLC, because I'm doing this with the DLC, so I don't know if it's different without DLC. Okay. So, old enemy. Here's our shrine. Usurped halls. Oh. Hi, Duchess.
Oh. My prayers have been heard. Penitent one, my name is Eliseo. I find myself prostrate in eternal wake, A prisoner of a ceremony born from a lie. Oh, Duchess of mine. So ill. So alone in these gilded halls that never comforted her. Out of compassion, I whispered that I loved her, giving her the charade of a non-existent love. She discovered my feigned eyes behind the mask of the lover I never was. Her last wish was that I watch over her body after she died. But when I did so, my hands became nailed to her tomb, leaving me imprisoned ever since. Whilst I remain ever watchful here, she will not cross over to the other side, and the curse of this place will not be lifted. Penitent one, seek the weapon born of this condemnation, and free us from the love that never was.
It's pretty fucked up fate. Yeah, that's a rough one. Okay, let's look at how big this is. Damn! That's a decent size free DLC right there, folks. That is respectable. Remember that whole no one in Blasphemous gets a happy ending? What is this? Offerings are missing. Oh, I see. That's where you take the 3 things you get. Okay. All right. Well, now that we've gotten to the new content, I think it's time we call it a night. Oh, yeah. What skin do we want to have? Damn, there's so many skins I don't have. I don't know how you unlock any of these. We can get this one. Oh, awesome. Ah, that's cool. I'll be back streaming tomorrow for a match day. Hopefully it'll end in a win. Won't be streaming anymore after that. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe for more Blasphemous. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about the new content. I kind of dropped Resident Evil Village for me of the Holler, so I need to get back to that and like play through that game. But yeah, so maybe we'll get through this game and then do that and make that our main focus. Then after that, get to the other stuff that is in my backlog because I've been terribly slow. And I've been playing too much League and other random stuff and haven't been getting to new games. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Always a pleasure. I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Come the sport team. We're totally gonna win a game, if nothing else.